Uh, do 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 do. Phantom Ray. Probably do need some anti-air. All right, just build chaff. You know the deal. Pretty much the same thing every game. Okay. Already a flank, but we got the Phantom Ray here. Perhaps we should put this more in the flank next time. Should still be okay. All fangs. Guess we'll see a Fang shield at some point, but right now, too early to tell what he's up to. Doesn't matter though. Okay, good decision on the Phantom Ray, I guess, for the flank. What do we do now? Do we just improve fire control system? Probably not needed yet. Start selling out more stuff. Probably go for 3 tanks here. Do we put something here? Maybe. He's gonna sell his tarantula or leave it there. Okay, he's gonna go for the sell. Guess he goes for Mustang with this item. Oh, it's Wasp. Okay, that's not good. AA spec? What? Okay. So it's not good because we can't go into the Wasp recounter. Definitely sell out of the Phantom Ray, no problem. He might be thinking we're back up to our old Phantom Ray shenanigans, but we're actually just playing Link Sledge. We should be able to out heal everything. I mean, with the Link, we should be able to out heal this. So his Wasp will be occupied. The problem is now we need something for the Wasp. And you don't want to go into AA spec Wasp, I think. He's going to get a level from killing these Phantom Rays, which is not good. Pretty quickly. Now the Wasp is kind of the problem, but you can't kill the tanks, I think, once we get the Link going. Overall, a good move for this round and perhaps for the future, but not good in particular because we're going to sell out of our air. But still, okay, so we get this. This is pretty good, I guess. Guess we got to keep it. Underground threat or the armor? I think I don't need the armor yet. Underground threat probably. Sell out of this now. Do we really have to rely on the Typhoons now? Probably. So I kind of like going Mech Rage first sometimes, even though that's something we thought wasn't the greatest idea. I think you have to go for another Typhoon here, unfortunately. So I guess we go for Mech Rage. We have the money, right? Okay, so it's Scorpions. That's not good. He seems to be countering everything. He's even tech to Scorpion, so that's not good into both. And he even has an answer for the Crawler. I think we're in a tough situation here. Don't know what we can do. I guess Wraith is an option, but he already has the Wasp. Can't really sell out of the sledges now because are also committed into it. Can't believe he has so many of these Scorpions already. At least we built the Typhoon. The Typhoon's gonna do all right into his Wasps at least, but just kind of unfortunate to be running into his Scorpions now instantly on round 4. He's countered this pretty perfectly, I have to admit. Okay, so pretty much the only option is now is to go to underground threat. The dogs probably aren't what you need. I could sell this, move this here, because this kind of just gets one shot. We'll also need to position this a little bit for, like this is, it's potentially like this is causing a lot of problems. So I think we might need to do something like this. Okay, the flamer comes down. This guy's playing this extremely well. Pretty much countering us at every stage here. Double shot? Holy crap. Good thing we went into the crawler, because at least it's not like more sledges. Can we win this round? I don't think so. Do we need something in the air? He's got us all countered here, unfortunately. I think we just keep going with more crawlers. He's got something here. I could throw down crawlers here as well. Kind of act as a delay, but yeah, I think some crawlers here might be okay for a delay. Be interesting to consider replicate, but he doesn't have that much to replicate into. What is our option here? It really feels bad to have 500 left over. Like, what is our other attack here? Range? Do we really need range? Or should we just go for like the attack upgrade? So much money left over. Maybe I go for the armor upgrade as well. Doesn't feel like I'm doing. It doesn't feel like I'm playing this correctly here. To have double attack and armor upgrades. Running out of time though. Maybe I will just go for range. Let's go for speed. Perhaps a missile. Okay, wraith time. Oh my god. Definitely gonna lose here, I think. At least this pull is pretty good. At least this range actually is kind of doing something. But our anti-air is quite limited. If he clicks... He already went double tech on the Wraith. That's crazy. So I guess we just go aerial spec now, because pretty much he's just going into yeah, Typhoons are pretty amazing here. Rhinos are not going to work. Fire Badgers potentially, but not into the Steel Ball. None of this is great at all. This is going to be the best sell. I think the Tarantula at least might like pull a little bit of chaff or something, but it's going to be sold next round. Definitely go into this with aerial spec. Continue to go. Let's go for another Typhoon potentially, but I don't know. Maybe not too many more Typhoons. Let's go more of these things. Continue to missile since we just have so much money left over. Uh-oh, that's not good. Should have expected that. The opponent is playing extremely well, but at least we put this stuff here. So we still have stuff moving forward. What do you even put here to deal with this? I guess it's only the Rhino. Maybe we should have put the Rhino here in anticipation of the flank, because he knows what he's doing in terms of flanking. Could have expected that. That being said, our little tanks are kind of doing something here. Maybe we might be able to shut this down before it gets too problematic. But I mean, if you look at this, our army is completely out of position. He doesn't have any armor techs, interestingly. Do we need like 2 more Typhoons next round or something? Uh-oh. Alright, so more anti... Guess did you put a Rhino here or what? Like, what's our play here? Absorption module? Elite Crawler is interesting. Elite Crawler is very interesting. I feel like, what is your plan to deal with this though? But you would imagine you need another technology on the crawler, right? Is it going to be Mech Rage? I don't know about this. I think I just continued. Crawlers, man. I don't know how much I want to invest. All right, let's go for it. So what is our play here? So it's going to be something, probably like a tank or something, probably. You just put like tanks here because it's like the same thing. Still want 1 Typhoon in the middle. Maybe 2 tanks. Oops, 100 left over. That's not good. We're losing way too many crawlers here. Those flanks are just so money for him. Do we at least kill one of these? Okay. Is this what's going on here? Okay. We still have these mega scorpions that are owning us. Man, these flanks are pretty nasty. I don't know what to do here. Like, do I just beacon the crawlers forward? Okay, well, you get the Rhino, so I guess you know, you could put a Rhino here, but we're committing way too much to these flanks. Okay, it's gonna be, obviously it's gonna be more of the crawlers, but what technology? Probably Mech Rage, I guess? Why not I just go for an armor upgrade? But just going like this. Ooh, I think we kill this instantly. Unless he, yeah, I think we kill this instantly. What is this mountain? Holy crap. Do we kill the mountain? Not with the plating. Oh my god, we lost. Talk about getting, the cheeser getting out cheesed here. Yeah, we have nothing that can deal with this mountain. Perhaps the rhino. Maybe he gets stuck on chaff too much, but look at this. Not the blood isn't even. He's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. Dude, we just resign now, I think. I'm not sure how this guy was. He was so on top of our game plan that he was several steps ahead of us at every stage. Okay, back to sub 2K. I'm telling you, these you know, found the level of after being sub 2K for a bit, I have found the level of, you know, sub 2K players being, you know, as good if not better than some of the, you know, 2.1K players. How did he afford that? I wonder if he had to, like, I don't think he borrowed, right? He just sold out, but it's not usual to see a Titan these days because of the cost. So it's not something you're really expecting, but in that particular situation, that was pretty brilliant, I have to say. Hopefully we can demonstrate some more of the later iterations of the Slink. We're playing Mech Rage now. Mech Rage is, I think we've been underrating the Mech Rage. I think it is quite good into standard players. Not sure what happened that last game. You know, the early Wasp, the Wraith, and the Scorpion were just super early. And more importantly, his flanks were just god tier. Yeah, Typhoons. I mean, we had no choice. You know, we got the Typhoon from the specialist. We had to play it, but the Mustang wouldn't have done much better if you face a mountain like that. So, I gotta say the opponent was really tempoing. He knew how to play really good tempo. Now I suspect I don't know if he like knows our strategy, but it seems like he was reading our mind the entire time there. Where we excel is facing opponents who don't know anything that's going on. Probably the level 5 crawler was a bit of a too big of a gamble there. I don't think that's usually, it's probably never like the greatest play unless it's a very specific situation. Energy shield, okay. It's a very early energy shield. Very early flank as well. Giant spec, that makes me think Melter Vulcan. If he goes into Raiden, it's like an insta loss. Decent missile. Very, again, very, very tempoing. Like, very, very non-greedy. Missile, shield device. So it's a lot of money for round 2. But as well as the flank. Guess we start, okay, so Wraith, you know, guess you just go for the Farseer here. Put it on the other side. Because there might be a Wraith here. It's pretty obvious. Start selling. 2 tanks. Not sure about this one. Maybe we start doing our own flank. He's gonna have something here. He knows that there's gonna be something here, so I don't necessarily want to put something here. This would be a little bit better, I think, in terms of causing a distraction. I don't want it to go backwards, but I feel like this is probably better than here. I don't know about upgrading this. Maybe. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be the Raiden. You have to note that there's almost nothing here in terms of chaff. It's not the greatest position. I do like our tank flank though. It is causing a lot of stuff there. Tried 3 blue phoenixes. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Did we win that round? Okay. So we need more stuff moving forward. We're kind of getting that little flank is kind of messing us up, but I think I could just go into Link here, given the situation. Shouldn't have upgraded this last round. So let's just go into an early Link. I could do this. Okay, the Vulcan's not going to do anything. The question is, can we kill his Sabertooth before we lose this Link? Okay. We're gonna lose this Link, it looks like. That's not good. But we're remaining strong on the rest of our boards, or the rest of our links. So at this point we've got like 4 different links. This is a little bit too big of a link, but you know, it is what it is. We can put more links as well. Okay, so these guys get levels now. That's kind of good. This guy upgrade. Sell out of the gun probably. And it's gonna be Wasp, you know. That's just the, you know, he's gonna have every single pretty much like counter. I mean, and I'm contemplating about just going borrowing to go for the ground spec. I would love to do this, but the problem is maybe I have to start building my tanks a little bit further up because, you know, just not, this is too low. If you see what's going on, it's a bit of a problem. I want to position it here, but I can't. Here is probably my only option. Probably should have went for shield. Those wasps died way too quick. We're not going to be able to win the game here. Improve fortress. Okay. He's making it easy. He's not doing all that much. I think we just have to missile this, actually. That's all we have to do. Okay, so the orbital comes. That's not good. Go for our own orbital, but it's not going to do that much. I feel like we have to go shield and probably start building. Maybe we sell out of this and we just build more stuff on this side. Go for a crawler, maybe. Maybe here, so in case he goes for a missile. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna try to missile this, but yeah, maybe this is fine anyways. Okay. Let's hope he doesn't get that much value from the orbital. So far, it's only, you know, it's only minor damage to the wasps. So it looks like we win from the wasps surviving. What is this? Is that a missile? That was a missile. Okay. So we nearly lost our wasp from the missile. Yeah, as I said, if you go Raiden, it's basically an insta loss. There's no. It's really the worst thing to see, to do against the Link. Yeah, that orange man did all the work, and that's why the sledge line with the marksman behind is such a good combo. Not so familiar with this this player. Quick supply looks quite enticing. All pretty playable. Probably go for this though. Fire Badger, I don't know. If Fire Badger had the crawler, I would definitely take the Fire Badger. Fire Badger's not bad, you know, we love our flanks, so having an extra flank unit, it's never that bad. Guess he's gonna push on this side now, right? Makes sense. I prefer just 3 crawlers. I don't know. Maybe I should be building more tanks, but currently just loving the crawlers. The underground is quite good. It does go on this side, but it's a standard. Okay, so it's going to be Wraith and Steel Ball, but not a hyper aggro, a very mid-range aggro, so don't know what to make of that. You know, if he keeps the steel balls, we just don't click link right away. It's more like you know, mech rage could work. You know, even range. So just don't, you know, the heal, probably don't click the heal. So it's a lot less threatening than the Scorpion. The Scorpion is seems to be more of an issue because it's a hard counter. I think you go for the Wasp because the Wasp counters the Phoenix. We'd probably put it on this side since he's likely to... A good player will always put it here and not put it here. Looks like it's just going to be more chaff, but we start selling out of our guns. This might be too much chaff, honestly, but I feel like later on you might not get an opportunity to place chaff. We might as well just place it now. Like if we go into... You probably don't need the more chaff on this side, but something like here would be good. Pretty decent placement for his Wasp, but he does pull his steel balls. So might have the upper hand now on this side. I just buy whatever I can for the maximum deployments, and usually it's going to be chaff. So that's why I have so much chaff. I don't want that much chaff. I'm just setting up the board so in case later I can go for underground. Often in the later rounds you're a little bit short on deployments, and that's, you know, that sometimes gets you in trouble. So we're just trying to fix that problem now. Okay, improved fire control system. Could be good for the Wasp. So now we can go for 2 tanks finally. Flank here. Okay, he's aerial spec. Okay. A little bit worried about the potential Wasp mirror. Looks like he tried to cover his flank, which is good for us. Imagine if he clicked Link on his balls. I don't know who can win this Wasp Mirror. It looks like he's won it. But he doesn't get that much experience because he was already at full level, so that's the potentially the good news. Ooh, I wonder if I get another Wasp and just go for this. I feel like it's gonna be a Wasp Mirror at some point. I might even want to click the AA spec first, but maybe not. What do we want to sell out of? Not much here. We just go for the attack upgrade. Maybe this and go for the speed. I think one of us is gonna click the AA spec soon. Okay. With this, I am tempted to go for range. But the speed could also be good. I'm not sure what's better. Like, you don't need speed here, you don't need speed here. Here, a little bit of speed wouldn't be bad, but you know, range is also pretty much the same, so they're both pretty much the same. In that case, I wonder if you ever, well, there's reasons why you don't go speed, because your crawlers aren't fast enough. Interestingly, he didn't upgrade his Wasp, so I guess we wait for him to click AA spec, because if you click it too soon, I don't know, what if he transitions out? The thing is that he's aerial spec, right? He's never going to transition out of aerial spec. I guess that's the gamble we're going to pay, but there could be an expensive gamble if he doesn't go for it. Okay, so what's the best sell here? 350, 300, 300. Do I want any marksman? Marksman can be decent, right? But it's going to be a wasp battle now. So why don't we just go into the wasp battle? Let's click range first, perhaps. Like, that could be a middle ground between the aerial spec. Probably want a technology, right, on the on our stuff. Maybe even a mech rage, a underground crawler first. I feel like this doesn't need to be so far back anymore. What is this? A tank? Okay. It's got Link as well in his tanks. Melter? Well, we're not going Link, because he already has the maybe he's gonna go Link. And I do not see AA spec yet on the Wasp, so I'm kind of happy I didn't go for the AA spec yet. I waited for the confirmation. This is a nasty pull. I might get might lose my tower here if I'm not careful. I don't use jump drive on the Wasp because the jump drive doesn't have scaling at all. The ground spec is amazing. I think it's too late for the efficient. The intensive training could be good, but it's also a little bit late for that. I mean, we could just upgrade this. or this, or upgrade something for the tank. But I could see him going Link on the tank, you know, just to make it tough for us. I think I want range now on the sledge. Mech Rage could be good, but there's just there's nothing running forward. I feel like I need more chaff that runs forward. I feel like I need missiles. This is gonna get quite annoying. So can go Wasp, can go more ground chaff. Probably more ground chaff, I think. It's either mech rage or range. Range is maybe okay. He does have the one scorpion, so you don't want to run into it. Just click range and click speed. Okay, range wasp, so now we go into aerial spec. So aerial spec is going to be more important than the ground spec. I do like the range though. The range keeps these guys a little bit in safety. But this is not good. We're somehow getting wrecked. Even on the wasps, even though we started with better wasps, but we're ending up with losing the wasp mirror. I think we just need aerial spec. He's got the super supply. You know, I might end up losing this just because he's gonna get far ahead on the economy. Okay. Could consider a link now, actually. But feels like you're better off just keep like maybe building some more of these guys. Try to match his stuff here. Going aerial spec into a wasp mirror into an aerial spec. That's not ideal. We had to borrow this round. He's got crazy economy now. Can I even see what round he picked that up? Not sure about how these crawlers, they're not positioned correctly. They're just kind of going like here. It's still doing something, but the steel balls are messing us up. That's what's going on here. Okay, so I'm thinking I need ground spec on the wasp because I'm having a lot of issues clearing some of the heavier units. This obviously is good for both of us. I could just try to beacon one of these guys out, probably this guy. So I'm thinking ground spec, I'm not sure. I could try going for the link now, but it is a lot of money. Kind of precarious situation here. He's got the shield. That's not good. So the link is really a desperation play, trying to see if we can just perhaps if we can kill the scorpion. You know, I don't think his steel balls or at level 1 are going to be able to do anything, but at the same time, we kind of have to almost win the game. The good news is the beacon seems like it's only going to get 1 pack of crawlers. Like, I mean, 1 pack of wasps. I'm surprised he didn't go for the back one. The shield is kind of a perfect counter, but at the same time, you know, it's... So yeah, that was a really good dodge. Now let's see how good our linked sledges are here. Can we out heal everything? We might be able to. Maybe not, but might just be enough. Why is the scorpion shooting at the sledge? Okay, so looks like we just tie here, but which is kind of like the intended goal, but yeah. Uh-oh. That was kind of funny. Alright, so now we're in serious trouble. Go for the incendiary, probably. And, I mean, what do you need now? Now you need, what, like, Mustangs? But it's far too late for that. I mean, given the situation, it's probably just more wasp, but I just don't see how I can win this. Fire is also going to be worse for us. There's nothing, I don't think shielding is going to do anything. At least he went Melter. Melter isn't the greatest into the wasps, but his own wasps are, you know, how many wasps do we have? We've got, it's 8. I guess it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. So 12 levels, 21 level, but with his, I don't think he has 21 level, does he? But like with his aerial spec, it's like an extra, probably like, he does have the shield though, so yeah, it's gonna be a loss here. Late wasps, I mean, I just think there's just too much stuff, really. Things went wrong like pretty early. Kind of feel like we were forced to play his game. He got us to play into his game, which was the A wasp. Perhaps the wasp was Getting to the wasp, those steel balls, I just don't understand. Like they just completely messed our wasp up. Okay, we get a lot of tanks. Guess you take one of these two. Fortified doesn't do anything, but at least you get the crawler. So I think the crawler by itself is worth it. Maybe that last game, maybe you're not supposed to go into a wasp mirror with the aerial spec, maybe. Doesn't seem too threatening, this this Mustang start into aggro. Doesn't seem to be too threatening. Looks like something that Link Sledge will just completely wipe the floor with. Also looks good for the underground threat. I mean the subterranean. Wonder if we should just start doing this, because it feels like it's going to cause him more problems. The missile probably is pretty good here. I wonder if he's gonna go for the shield. Do I need the missile? I don't think I even need the missile, honestly. Improve fire control system. I need it for Wasp, I don't need it now. So just skip that. What if you just go into 2 tanks here? But I feel like you're better off with. Let's go for 2 crawlers. You might already be having wasps here on the side, so the tank doesn't do all that much. Now we don't have any anti-air, so I think at this point we have to go Mustangs. At least we're dominating the ground. Don't really want to go Mustangs, but we've kind of don't have a choice now, and it's gonna make our Wasp transition a little bit more tricky. Phantom Rays are not good, but at least they are some anti-air. Scorpions is not good to see. Rhino, you could probably throw in a Rhino, like just like beacon into the tower. Probably just do that and sell out of the other one. Wonder if you click healing, if you could actually okay, we don't have healing, but I think this is still fine. Let's go for speed, maybe a missile, just to try to cheese around. Okay, Scorpion with healing. Interesting. So good thing we didn't click healing on our on our stuff. We got the cheese. The healing's a little bit, the healing is doing a lot here. It's not good into the Mustang. Are we not able to kill a level 2? It's a level 2 Scorpion, but is a level 2 Scorpion too hard to kill, even with the debuff? It's kind of crazy. Okay, so Assault Scorpion, what is that? Extra 20%? Oh boy, so now it's like Phoenix. I guess you need Phoenix now. Which is not great into this, but I could put frontline Phantom Rays later, but let's just go for Phoenix initially. I think you almost need like I think you almost need the blue ones. No money though. Can we sell out of this instead? I think underground makes sense, potentially. Do I want charge shot on the Phoenix? Oh yeah, okay, at least we got one of them. Yeah, things have not been going that well. Okay. I think our plan is just sell out of the these things. Let's go for underground. Probably charge shot next. We need chaff clear. Okay, instead of selling out of the tank, why don't we sell out of this guy? Phantom Rays with burst is pretty interesting here. Might be able to burst that down. I think I do that later. Or do I just do that now? I feel like we have to missile this. What's the range? 110? Same as the sledges. So let's kind of not great, but maybe. Okay. Yeah, we're done, I think. Okay, Phantom Race. This is exactly what we were looking for. Pretty much need like an armor tech with burst. Yeah, you are going into these guys, but I can missile this, I can missile this, I can missile this. Should these guys be so far forward? Probably not, and I think I need armor on them instead. Right? So they don't need to be super forward, they just need to be in front of the Phantom Ray. Got the hot rods, okay. So at least the Phantom Rays will offer like a shield for the Phoenixes. We might actually win this round here. Okay, that was pretty convincing. This is the start of the comeback, I guess. Speed is pretty good. Super heavy armor onto level 3 is could be interesting. But then getting shield would be better. I do like the speed, I think. Let's continue to missile everything. So let's see. Just more Phantom Rays, maybe on this side. Just kind of like having it beacon in. I don't think so. I think we just play it safe here. EMP on the Wasp? Why? Okay, so the Farseer is definitely the answer. Just click shield next if we're still alive. Really good distraction. Might just be enough bodies to survive here. Okay, it's looking pretty good. We're also beating his the other side, but we lost actually one side. Uh-oh. That's it. I want to see if we could have done better on that one. My only thought is go into shield instead of more Phantom Ray. Could also go for like the Phantom Ray beacon on the right side into the tower, but I'm trying to play this without using pure cheese. Yeah, we don't have cloak here. We don't use cloak. Cloak is garbage. The burst, yeah, the burst is good, but I feel like, yeah, the burst could be really good, but you'd have to put another layer in front. And just have their first volley burst, but I could also see the benefit of this. Just going to shield now. We just go more into the one side. Yeah, burst at this point looks good, but I think the shield also looks good. Okay, we lose our tower instantly. So perhaps this is worse. What happened here? Did we lose the tower from what? Yeah, that went a lot worse. We lost the tower from what? Like a crawler or no? So let's just say we go into burst. But I kind of like my kind of like the Phantom Rays to be all the way in the front, but I guess it's still fine. So what if we just try also like this? So it seems like we lost our tower pretty quick. It's only a crawler, okay. I think it might be burst. See, but it doesn't. The burst doesn't do anything here. Okay, so we get a pretty quick tower, and yep, it just burst instead of more units. Would have nearly won there. Oh no, still 1800, but still, we had our units. We would have our Phantom Rays in a line, which means, you know, it's not all the way aggro. So I still like the way we played that. All right, going up against Artie. Okay, what do we do? Quick supply? Yeah, at least can go for the 2 tanks right away. Start selling out of some of these items. What is the aerial spec? Okay. So they're selling out of the gun, just 2 tanks right away. Or you can go for the crawlers and just see where he wants to put his tanks. Perhaps that's a better idea. I mean, because he could put. You never know what side he's going to be on, so it might, if he goes asym aggro, then, you know, at least we can just put the tanks to the correct side. Okay, so next round we put tanks here. Phantom Rays are amazing. Yeah, I have to start using them more often. Surprised how well that went with the burst. I thought shield was better, but I guess into scorpions they're just so much. But scorpions and farseers, the burst is just so much better than anything else. You don't even have to put them on the line. You could just put them, like, you know, behind the tanks. Do I want to keep this gun? Guess it doesn't matter because all it does is just clean up like what happens after you get destroyed. Maybe I don't want the Void Eye. Shield, I don't think you want the shield. The Rhino is interesting. Try to cheese a tower. Okay, let's just go into 2 tanks. We're not gonna mess around with more chaff. Well, I guess if you sell this gun, you could get 2 more chaff. If I go for the chaff, I'm gonna also I'm just gonna put something in his flank as well. Like, I imagine this would be kind of hard to deal with. Oh, he's matched our crawler perfectly. But I bet you he levels up his tower. Okay. He has no respect for any potential flanks. I wonder if you want to click like underground, replicate or anything. Wasp is going to be an insta pick. At this point, we have just enough, I think, for... Probably should sell some of these things, but okay. Got just enough for our crawler. Tempted to put it here because I don't want it to go get pulled, but I don't know. Here could also be good. Okay, so that's gonna be the okay, that's really good for him. I think I just ignore the drill. I just go straight into my link, but then steel balls are still alive. He didn't sell out of them. Like, I have to get impact drill myself now, pretty much. JGS is okay. Like, I don't think I want to double tech my crawler, right? Or at least we win the ground, more or less. Lose the air badly. Losing by 1 wraith isn't the end of the world. Okay, missile blast could be really good for him. Like, imagine a missile blast right here. Sell out of this, right, because of the missile. Okay, so what do we do about all these things? I think we just build the tanks behind and click like you know. And Fire Badger would even be more interesting. Do we just put Fire Badgers instead? Because he's gone crazy into his Or do you, you know, since you're planning to get Link, the Link is harder to deal with than the Fire Badger. I'll just go with the sledge first. So many crawlers. Okay, so it's a wraith. Okay, that means marksman, isn't it? Okay, things are getting progressively worse. The steel balls are coming online. The wraiths are coming online. So the marksman seems to be what we need, maybe even with aerial spec. But I wonder if the balls are going to be moving in front too much. Oh boy. I just hate responding to cheese. I think I want double shot, maybe. Man, triple tech? That's crazy. Okay. It's a real fan carry army he's got there. I mean, the wasp carry. I mean, crawler carry. Does he have mech div yet? Nope, he doesn't have mech div. What is this? Holy crap. How many crawlers does he have? Like, what are we supposed to do into this? Fire, for sure. Okay, so just build lots of fire, right? Is it a Vulcan or the Fire Badger? Holy crap. Exploding Rhino is actually also an option. Like if he like 2 exploding rhinos could just kill most things, but you're taking a risk. I think the Fire Badger is more of it's probably a better choice overall, long term. Probably go with napalm. Or I guess range first. Are these Mustangs doing anything? This Mustang isn't doing anything. Start borrowing here. I think it's more than this. I think it's napalm in addition. This is kind of sweet. This fire is kind of sweet. It's doing a lot, obviously. Okay. Getting good connections. What about the fire? How come his shields are so... Shields are just so, like, beefy. Okay, this is good. This is very good. We actually win the round. Holy crap, okay. I think we put fire badgers here as well. We have to. Phantom race. I think you have to go. The rhino exploding could be interesting, but I mean, it forces him to click range, right? Because okay, why don't we go for exploding rhino? Just put it here. Because it forces him to click range if he wants to. Because this is 48, unless he clicks temp range. Put something here. We're weak to a cheese. Might as well just put another fire badger here. You never know what he's going to be up to. Okay, that was a pretty good explosion, but I don't understand why his shields are just so... Why does his shields like have that much HP? Okay, it's 50,000, okay. Okay, the fire was the correct option. Should have went for it originally in the flanks, but trusted too much into the sledge. Okay, that's a decent shield as well. Guess this gets countered now, but still. He even has armor, okay. Advanced shield device would just be crazy for him. Let's put a marksman here, level him up. Don't need range yet on the marksman. But what do I need here? More exploding rhinos, or probably like an exploding rhino here would be pretty golden. And this does kind of explode, but I could beacon him away from it, from the explosion a little bit. Could be like here. Okay. Upgrade everything. No idea what to do now. Maybe just mech rage. Get a level on each tower. Maybe just a level on this tower. Go for this temp range. Okay. At least he didn't go for the that's still fine. At least he didn't go for the enhanced control. The hack room does nothing. Didn't see what happened in the flank. Obviously he goes for the advanced shield device. This guy just loves his shields. Oh boy. Okay, so he might go enhanced control, which would be a huge problem. Orbital jab is just too good. So is the ion beam here. I don't want to do that. I want to do like this. I'm not worried about his hacker, honestly. Steel ball seems to be a little bit more threatening. Don't want to EMP myself. I'll just do that. Okay, we're also in some pretty big trouble here because of the EMPs. So he's got really good targets. Could just throw down a shield just in case he goes for the ion beam. This is going to be starting not to look amazing here. Do I just go exploding rhinos and just run them in? Okay, at least he went for the ion beam. Okay, very nice. Surprised that actually worked. Yeah, I think the orbital jab would have been more deadly for him. Do we want EMP on the... I don't think so. The marksmen are just doing good as is. Farseer could be interesting. Farseers could be quite good into... with the aerial spec could be good, but... yeah, he just doesn't want to click... He has enhanced control. If he clicks that, I'm going to be in trouble. Just go Farseer with EMP instead. So these things don't explode on you. I feel like he surely is going to click. He's definitely going to be going enhanced control. If he doesn't, it wouldn't be that smart for him. How much do I want to continue to play here? Let's do this. Click the EMP just in case. I don't think I want this here. Don't think I really need an extra one, but it's probably okay. Yep. So this is going to be not good for us at all. But at least we got the EMP. It's kind of our insurance policy. Luckily, it worked, but we probably should have sold out of them. But it's still not amazing. But I don't know if we win this. It looks like we're winning this side. But what's the deal with all these scorpions? Uh-oh. Come on. Okay. So close. Uh-oh, no, this is not good. This is not good. Not a, the enhanced control is just crazy. Okay, it could have been worse. We would have lost had we not clicked EMP. Okay, so now we have to start selling, just fine. I need to start doing a lot of missiles. Probably don't want it. You probably don't want this to get EMP'd though. So, what is our play? Phantom Race, isn't it? It's Phantom Race with burst on the line. Okay, what else do I do? Do I go range? Do I go more attacks on this guy? Maybe I go range. Just don't know what to do anymore. Probably would have went shield or something on the Phantom Ray in retrospect, but I think it's okay. We'll probably burst down the his anti-air. Okay, the Raiden is not, yeah, the Raiden's not great to see. It's so high level. Okay, we lost the chaff war here, and we don't have anything. That's gonna be the game. Most likely. Could even get ourselves exploded here. Yeah, we do basically as good against sub 2K as we do 2.1, so yeah. It's not the greatest result, but you know, it's we have when we have to defend cheese, it's kind of hard for us. You know, we're better at just mech rage sledge. We already had mech rage. What do you do here? I mean, you had the fire extinguisher. Oh my god. The problem was the Rhino getting converted. And this Raiden was a little bit too far forward. We probably could have pushed here. Right, like a beacon in here probably would have been better. In retrospect, I think we should have went for the backstab. Like the range on the sledges were kind of dumb. I still feel like the Phantom Rays, they were probably good. It's just the way we position them. You don't put them near the Raiden like that. I do feel though at sub 2K we're dealing more with defending cheeses than we are with the opponent trying to defend our cheese, and that's kind of where we're struggling a little bit. Okay, so let's go for burst and probably shield. Let's have this brick here, just beacon this guy in. Boom boom, upgrade everything, upgrade these, sell, and well, probably just upgrades, right? A couple missiles. Probably works like this, I think. Just have to put in the tower pressure. But now, what do you do about the flamers? Are the I mean, is there enough fire on the ground on this side? We're stuck. We're not moving forward. But he's got so many scorpions here that, yeah. Not quite. Not quite. And his units are very high level. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of our stream. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.